Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be playing around with some new drugstore makeup. Not all these products are like brand new to the store, but they all are new to me. So if you would like to see a makeup tutorial and my thoughts on some new products, please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to be trying out is from Essence, and this is the Fresh and Fit Awake Primer, Healthy Glow Pore Minimizing Effect with Vitamin Complex and Cranberry Water. It says ultra smooth texture with wake up effect to let your skin instantly healthy glow. Visibly pore minimizing for an even skin tone. Contains complex of vitamin B3, E, provitamin B5, and cranberry water. Use alone or under makeup. I thought there would be like a scent to it, but there really isn't one. Ooh, it feels kind of thick. There is like a slight smell to it, but it's not like terrible or anything. But my skin is so dry right now, so I'm probably going to pile this on. It feels like a moisturizer, honestly. And there is a glow to it. Ooh, I like this. There's just like a wet light glow to it. Does that make sense? Like normally when I use like glowy primers, it really feels like I just put a highlighter all over my face. But this one is like a wet glow look. I really like it. Like I would like to wear this by itself on my no makeup days. Ooh, it feels really good on the skin too. I'm not sure if I feel like it's like pore minimizing or not, but I'm gonna check up close. Yeah, I don't think so. But it does feel really nice on the skin. It feels like a tad greasy, but like not in a bad way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some foundation off camera because I like to do dedicated foundation videos, and then I also like to use a foundation that I know that I love because then I feel like it gives the rest of the products like a fair chance. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of my Maybelline Dewy Plus Smooth Foundation. This is in the shade 120 Classic Ivory, and I will be right back. I feel like my foundation went on really nicely on top of that primer, and I feel like you could still see a little bit of the glow from the primer underneath my foundation, which I also really like. So for concealer, I'm going to be trying out the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I actually tried out the original one and it was way too dry for me. Like the original one reminds me so much of Tarte Shape Tape, like it's not even funny. So I'm hoping that I like this one more. Although when I bought this, I got it at Target, and I feel like the swatches that they had versus the shade of this, like they didn't like match up. So I don't know if I got the right shade or not. I was like super confused. This is in the shade Light Peach, so I guess we'll find out. It says that it's hydrating and long wearing, so and then this is what it looks like. I forgot how massive this doe foot is. It's literally like the same as Tarte Shape Tape. Ooh, this feels like cooling. Kind of has like a Maybelline Fit Me feel to it. Just gonna press that in with my Morphe E46 brush. I think this color is okay too. I wasn't really sure. I don't think I've ever bought a light peach shade in anything, so I wasn't really sure what to think, but I think the color is okay. And I do feel like it is lightweight, and I feel like I am getting full coverage. I already like this concealer 10,000 times better than the original Camo concealer. So it's nice that they came out with a hydrating one and then a matte one for oily and dry skin. Yes, love this concealer. I really, really, really like it. I'm gonna leave you guys for a quick second. I'm gonna fill in my brows because I don't have any new brow products. Brow products aren't something I really buy a lot of, so I rarely have like new ones to try out. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill them in, and then I'll be right back. You guys, I swear I've been having the worst brow days for like the last month. I can't seem to get it together. I don't understand. I pretty much do my brows the exact same way I've always done them, and for some reason they're just like super thick and uneven, and like I don't know what, like I just spent like 20 minutes on them, and I'm like, all right, if I keep messing with them, I'm just gonna take off all my makeup. So thank goodness for bangs, they always save me. But to set my under eyes, I want to try out this powder. Normally yellow powders don't look good on me, but then I saw a lot of people with my skin tone or lighter use this product and it looked really good on them, so it must not pull super yellow. I don't know, we're about to find out. But this is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Mattifying compact powder in soft yellow, perfect for concealer, baking, and for use as banana powder to set matte highlights. So I figured we could use this to set my under eyes. I don't know, this could be a huge mistake. My under eyes are super finicky, like super finicky. So we'll see if this actually works out for me. I'm just using my Morphe E48. This is my like new favorite thing to use to set my under eyes, and then I'm gonna set my lids with this powder too. I feel like it darkened my under eye, which is what I was afraid of. Maybe this is something that I shouldn't use until I have like a self tan or an actual tan. But I swear I saw other people on the tube use it and it looked good, but on me it's pulling like pretty yellow, I feel like, which is what I was afraid of. I'm gonna go ahead and set my forehead a little bit just to see. Ooh. Yeah, this powder and that concealer do not, nope. Yeah, I thought that this would be a big no-no for my under eyes. Dang it. I feel like I'm gonna have to use this powder to like just clean up my contour and bronzer. Like I think even if I have like a tan or something like that, it's not gonna work for my under eyes, because now I can like really see where I put the powder. It just does not look good. I'm gonna try to brighten it up, but it might already be too late. I'm gonna try the KKW Beauty Brightening Powder in the shade 1. Okay, so I think that KKW Beauty powder did help brighten up my under eyes again, but I feel like they're just gonna look super heavy underneath there because my under eyes, my face in general can't hold powder very well, not a lot of it, and then I just piled a bunch of powder on my under eyes. So that's why I like doing these videos, because I can test out products with you guys and then we can see. And then I try to do these videos on days that I'm not going anywhere, just in case something like this happens. So now I know not to use this on my under eyes. I'm gonna skip setting my face because I don't have a powder to try out, like a new one. So, you know, I'm just taking all the risks in this video. So I'm gonna try out this Cyo Bronzing Rocks. This is in the shade Fair Medium and it's the Rockin' Gold. I don't think I've ever tried out any kind of rock product like this except for the Guerlain Meteorites, and I don't like those. So this is what it looks like. I mean, I hope this is a bronze. Is this a bronzer or a highlighter? I guess we're about to find out. So this is what they look like. I'm just swirling my brush in there. And I'm just going to kind of tap, since I didn't set my foundation. I don't want my foundation to move, and oh my gosh, these are pigmented. It's a pretty color. It's kind of like a, I don't know if I would consider this like a light medium shade. I feel like this would look better on medium to deeper skin tones because it does pull kind of red. Like this could definitely be a bronzer and blush duo since it does pull those two shades. I kind of like this though. I don't really see, like if you looked at these in person, they look like they're metallic, but on the face, it just looks matte. Like my face doesn't look like there's like a sheen or anything to it, which I was kind of hoping that there would be one, but yeah, it just kind of went on matte. Although I do feel like even with me tapping, it went on a little choppy, so I definitely think if you're going to use these bronzing rocks to set the area first, unless you're not wearing foundation, then just go on in with these, but I definitely think you should set your foundation before going in with this. For blush, this is supposed to be a dupe for NARS Orgasm, so I figured we'd try it out. This is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Bella Bellini. Let's just look at the two of them. I feel like the Milani one looks way more gold, but I'm assuming this is probably the closest dupe, I guess, from the drugstore. I haven't used a Milani blush in a hot minute, so I definitely feel like the Milani blush is more pigmented than the NARS. I think I was just telling you guys, I felt like when I use the NARS Orgasm blush, I have to keep like dipping, like almost like scraping the blush to get some color on my brush. And then some of you suggested that I use a denser brush, which I need to dig through my collection and see, because I feel like this Morphe E4, I love the shape of it, so I always use it, and to me it's like half dense, half fluffy, so that's like what I like about it. But I think for some blushes that I have trouble getting some color payoff, then I definitely need to start using a denser brush. This blush is really pretty. I could definitely see why people say that it's a dupe for NARS Orgasm. This is kind of like a blush and highlighter in one. This is really pretty. I think I almost prefer the Milani one over the NARS one. For highlighter, I'm going to be trying out this one from iHeart Revolution, which I'm assuming Makeup Revolution, Revolution Pro, and iHeart Revolution, they're all the same thing. I don't know, I'm like so confused. But this is the Chocolate Elixir Glow Highlighting Powders. And you get two different ones right here. I figured I would just mix the two of them. One of them, wow, okay. Maybe not. So I think I'm just gonna, should I mix them? Let's put them on top of each other in my hand. Let's just mix the both of them. They're both really pretty on their own. This one has more of like a pink cast to it, and then this one has like a little bit of kind of like glitter in it, but not in a bad way. It actually, now that I think about it, this reminds me of the holiday highlighter from Kylie. This year or last year's, I can't remember, but I bet you if I dig it out, they're fairly similar, because me just looking at it, it looks identical to that. I'm gonna see if that's a dupe later. So I'm gonna go on with the pinker one first so you guys can see what that looks like. So that's the pink one by itself. It's kind of like a pink silver, but because the blush I used has like a little bit of gold in it, I figured we probably should maybe use like a little bit of a goldy highlighter. So I'm going to dip into the other one, which I thought would kind of match up with the blush, but it doesn't really look like it is. So I'm going to kind of cover up the gold parts of that Milani blush so everything looks like it goes together. Ooh, but I really like this highlighter. It's really pretty, and I'm like convinced that it's similar to the Kylie one. But this one, the lighter one, does have a little bit of glitter in it, so if you don't like that, you probably won't like this, but it is really pretty. I'm going to try a little bit of the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder underneath here to try to clean it up a little bit. So I'm just going to take my damp sponge and dip into the powder. Okay, so I definitely like it to clean up my bronzer area, because I don't feel like it's like super brightening, but it's brightening enough. And then I just like to use my stippling brush just to really push that in so you can't really see like a straight line. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face now, because I like to set my skin before I go in with my eyes, and then I feel like whenever I set my eyeshadow with setting spray, like ruins my eyeshadow. So this is the Pixie Glow Mist. I feel like I don't do well with, you guys, I don't even know. But anyway, so this is the Propolis and Argan Oil Nourishing Mist. It says all over face mist for glowing, luminous, smooth complexion, enriched with 21 natural oils, plus propolis, aloe vera, and fruit extracts. Before makeup, hydrates, protects, and nourishes. After makeup, sets, adds a dewy finish, and protects. Anytime to refresh, makeup, hydrate, and add glow. I guess we'll find out. I feel like a lot of people always talk about the Pixi Milky Mist, I think is what it's called. I don't think I have that. I don't think I have that, but if I like this one, I'll pick that one up. I guess I could have tried this out as a primer too, huh? Because I really like primer mists. Okay, so first impression, I really like the mist. The mister is good, even though I always like, I swear, I spray more here than I do on my face. I need to like figure that out. But my initial thoughts, it looks really nice. I really feel like it like melted the highlighter like into my skin, which I really like. It's been a minute since I've used a dewy setting spray, and I like this. Just want to look up close. But yeah, my shirt is always like soaked after I get done. I don't know what happens. But yeah, I think it looks really nice on my skin. Just really like melted all the products in. Okay, I'm sold. Like it. I'll probably pick up the Milky Mist next time I'm at Target. I like this a lot actually. So for eyes, I'm going to be trying out this Profusion Eyes Eyeshadow Palette. I love Profusion. Everything I've ever tried from them is amazing. If you haven't tried out their eyeshadow palettes, you have to. You can get the bigger ones for 10 bucks. I usually find Profusion at Walmart and Target, and sometimes they're at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. You just have to look. So yeah, definitely check them out if you're looking for some good affordable eyeshadow palettes. Like some of them are even better than the high-end ones I have. So let's go in with the shade called Refresh. It's this shade right here. I'm gonna apply that. It's kind of like a peach smoothie shade from Makeup Geek. Oh, I just tried to use this as a mirror and that's definitely not a mirror. So I'm applying that directly into my crease. I'm telling you, Profusion is amazing. And I feel like this palette is like $4 or $5. I don't know. It's something like that. Now let's go in with this darker kind of peachy brown shade. It's called Relaxed. I'm gonna put that on top. That's a really pretty shade too. Be a good all over lid shade if you just wanted to do like one and done, or this would be really pretty just to throw in the crease like a bronzer shade, and that would be good too. I'm gonna take a little bit of Refresh, which is the first shade I went into, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on top of that. I just want to lighten it up a little bit. Like you would never think that this was a drugstore palette, let alone like $5. So there's only 2 matte shades in here, which is like a downside. The rest are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shimmer shade. Wait, yeah, the rest are just shimmer shades. So let's swatch a few of these. I'm gonna swatch the green ones first. You guys. Insane. I'm gonna do the bronzy shade and the red shade. Do you guys see that? Isn't that crazy? It's gonna be hard to make a decision. And then I'm gonna swatch the last kind of like shimmery champagne shade and then the lighter one. It really is crazy. Isn't that nuts? Let's do Attitude, the shade down here. It's like a dark teal turquoise shade. I'm gonna put that, I wanna do a halo eye. I think that's what I wanna do. Let's put that shade all over the lid. I'm gonna use my finger first. It's so pigmented. Like, do you guys see that? Like, you don't even have to get your brush wet or anything. I'm gonna really pack that on my lid. Oh, it's so pretty. And then I'm gonna put it on my other lid too. Okay, now I'm gonna try that shimmer shade with a brush because I wanna put it up into my crease just so I can make my lids look a little bit bigger. Let's try a fluffy brush first. I don't know, I might have to go with my MAC 242. It kind of works with a fluffy brush. If I pack and then blend. So if you want to add the pressed shimmer into your crease with a fluffy brush, definitely kind of press first, like pack it in there and then blend it. That seems to be the best way. feel like trying to blend shimmers in the outer corner is always hard. I really want to, okay, so I like how it looks dry, but I'm gonna get my MAC 242 wet and then apply some eyeshadow with that just to really make that green pop. So I'm just gonna get it wet with the MAC Fix Plus. Oh yeah, that just like foiled that eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna kind of like, I'm putting a lot of pressure on my lid with the brush, but then I'm just like lightly patting it into the crease, because I want it to be the most metallic on my lid and then just kind of like blend out. Does that make sense? So I'm going to take that Sigma E47 again and dip into Refresh and Relaxed, which is the two kind of orangey peachy shades, and I'm just going to put those back into my crease. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take my finger and the Attention shade, which is the lighter green up here, and I'm gonna put that straight in the middle like a halo eye. So it looks pretty, but it's pulling more like gold than it is green. So I'm just gonna kind of like blend this out around, and we're gonna have to go in with a lighter color. Let's go in with Backstage right here, and I'm gonna try that for the halo eye. Still not as light as I would want it, but I'm just gonna take my MAC 242 again and the Attitude shade, which is that deep teal, and I'm just going to kind of pat over those other two shades just to blend them all together. The halo eye didn't really turn out how I wanted it to, but this is really pretty. It's like a chameleon kind of eye look that I'm doing. So I'm gonna move on to the lower lash line and then go back and like fix my like outer corner right here. So I'm gonna go on with the two peachy shades again on my lower lash line. Sorry, so my camera shut off, but I went ahead and put a little bit of the Attitude shade just very lightly closest to my like lower lash line as I possibly could, so that way the other two peachy shades are still smoking it out, because I feel like I just needed to tie like my lids to my lower lash line, and I feel like that looks way better. I did have to use my MAC 242 to get it on there because the fluffy brush wasn't putting the color down there. So I think just for fun, I'm gonna run a little bit of this ColourPop Maybe green liner in my waterline. I don't think I've ever used this. To highlight my brow bone and my inner corner, I'm going to go in with the shade called Thrilling. It's the lightest shimmer in the palette. The only two shadows that I didn't use from this palette are Impressive, which is like a coppery metallic, and then the cranberry shade called Uptown, but I swatched them and they look beautiful. So I'm assuming they probably perform like the other shimmers, but I love this palette. If you can find it, I believe I found this at, where did I find this? I almost feel like I found it at TJ Maxx. But if I didn't find it at TJ Maxx, then I definitely got it from Target, I think. So keep a lookout for this. This is amazing. But I feel like I got it from TJ Maxx. Or Marshall's. I don't know. I feel like I need lashes for this look, but I really want to try out this mascara. So you guys know I love waterproof mascara. So I already like the original one of this. This is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist waterproof mascara, but I like the one that's just the regular mascara, so I want to try out the waterproof one. So I'm just gonna curl the crap out of my lashes and then use that, and hopefully I can get my lashes like thick enough to replace falsies. I love the wand. It's similar to the L'Oreal Lash Paradise one and the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Okay, so it's not giving me any volume, really. but it is lengthening my lashes and separating them. Like, it looks really good. Thickened up my lashes a little bit more too. I definitely feel like it's gonna hold my lashes up, which I love. I'm gonna go in and do my other eye, and then after that's dry, I'm gonna go in with the second coat and maybe that will thicken it up. So I'm gonna let that first coat dry, and while that's drying, I'm just going to apply some lower lash mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess Waterproof. So I have a little bit of powder in my under eyes just until my lower lash mascara dries. I did apply a second coat, and it didn't thicken them up anymore. It just made them like a little bit blacker and a little bit more separated. But I think this is gonna be a beautiful mascara with like just a natural eye look. Like, if you don't want to wear any eyeshadow, I think this would really make your lashes look amazing. Like, I really like how my lashes look. I just feel like you can't really see my lashes because my eyeshadow is so dark, but on the days where I'm wearing like little to no eyeshadow, this is gonna be like, nothing can replace my Maybelline Lash Sensational Waterproof, but this is giving that one a run for its money. I really like this. I want to try the both of them together because I feel like the Maybelline Lash Sensational lengthens, separates, and gives me like volume, but this one just lengthens and separates. But this made my lashes look way longer than the Maybelline one, so I'm gonna use them together and see how that works. Move on to lips. I don't have a new lip liner, so I'm just gonna quickly line my lips with this Kylie Candy K lip liner. All right, for lips, I'm super excited for this. I hauled this not too long ago, but it's on the Ulta's website and it's the only one of its kind. Like, there's no other shades. I guess I haven't really searched the internet for other shades with this formula, but this only comes in one color that I'm aware of. This is from Maybelline, and it's the shade Nocturnal Rose, and it's their powder matte formula. No idea. Like, if you guys know anything about this line, let me know in the comments, but so far this is the only shade that I've been able to find, and it is beautiful. It's a blue based kind of like baby pink shade, and I'm obsessed. Like, obsessed. So I definitely want to try this out. I feel like this is like NYX Whipped Caviar's cousin. Like, they're in the same family, but this one's like a lighter pinky version. I love the shade of this. Oh my goodness. I love this. This is definitely a shade that I would wear 24/7. Winter, spring, fall, summer, whenever. Like, it's beautiful. Look at this. Oh my gosh. If I can find it on Ulta.com still, I will link it in the description box. Like, everybody needs this shade. It's gorgeous. Part of me feels like I should just leave it matte, but I really want to try out this lip gloss. Anyways, so this is the NYX Filler Instinct Plumping Lip Polish. This is in the shade Sparkling Please. Love the packaging, and it's literally just a glitter gloss. So I'm gonna apply some of it to the back of my hand because I don't want to get the doe foot all discolored from my lip gloss, but it looks gorgeous. This is like, it kind of reminds me of the Becca like crystal lip gloss things. Okay, so I just blended it out, but I feel like this is pigmented enough to be your entire lip color. I want to keep the Maybelline lipstick color on my lips, so I'm just blending out the gloss just to give myself like a glossier look, I guess is what I'm saying. But if you wanted to wear this by itself, like, it's pigmented enough to be your entire lip color. Alright, so now that I'm done trying out every single makeup product, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick run through of what I think. So in no particular order, the first thing I'm gonna be talking about is the Profusion Eyes eyeshadow palette. Definitely pick this up. It's beautiful. The mattes were nice and pigmented and blended out really nice, even though there's only two of them, but that's okay. The metallic shimmer shades are unreal. They are beautiful. If you can find this palette, definitely pick it up. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's like $4 or $5, so it's totally worth the price. Also, check out any of the other eyeshadow palettes from Profusion. I literally have loved every single one I've ever tried. So yeah, definitely. I was gonna say 5 out of 5 stars. Is that right? 5 stars for this. Then we have the Pixi Glow Mist. I honestly did not think I was gonna like this just because I feel like I guess I'm comparing this to the Beauty Blender one that totally destroys my skin. So yeah, I don't know why I mentally compared that together or compared those two together, but this is awesome. Like, I love this. I feel like it left my skin a little bit dewy, but not overly dewy to where I feel like I look shiny or oily, you know what I mean? I feel like it really melted in my face products into my skin. Like, it just looks beautiful. I love this. I want to try it out as a primer too, because it says that you can. So yeah, definitely like this. Next we have the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. Love this. I love it. Like I said, it does feel like a tad greasy, but in a good way. I love that it left like a wet glow to my skin. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is something that I would want to wear like if I didn't want to wear makeup. Like, if I wanted to just slap on like a lighter moisturizer and then go in on top of it with this, like, I feel like this would just make your skin look amazing, like in the summertime or whenever you wanted to do a no makeup day. Like, I kind of want to buy another one just to keep in my bathroom for like skincare. So I have one in here for makeup and one for skincare. Then we have the Cyo Bronzing Rocks. I actually like these. They're different. Like, I'm telling you, if you saw these in person, you would think that it would leave like a metallic mess all over your skin, but I actually really like the shade of it. I don't think I've ever really used like a reddish tone bronzer before, and I thought it would be really sparkly, but it's actually really matte. I feel like though it is just a tad too dark for how fair I am right now. I think this would look more flattering with a tan, so I think this would look better on medium skin tones, like tan medium skin tones. But yeah, I actually kind of like this. I definitely like it better than the Meteorites from Girl On. Then we have the NYX Filler Instinct. I feel a little bit of a tingle, but I don't think it plumped my lips, so don't buy it if that's what you're looking for. I'm excited to wear this by itself, which is a lip liner, just so my lips are just like super glossy, super metallic, super glittery, like, but it also looks really nice just kind of blended out on top of a lipstick. So I really like this. I did buy it in another shade as well, and I think these are going to be good dupes for the Becca glosses. I don't know what they're called, but this is definitely the closest thing that I've tried that reminds me of the Becca lip glosses. Next we have the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Waterproof Mascara. Love this. If you're looking for something that's going to lengthen and separate your natural lashes, definitely pick this up. Like I said, Maybelline Lash Sensational is my like OG, but like this might be taking its place. I love the original as well, but I like this one more. So if you're having trouble keeping your lashes up like me, definitely try this. Okay, I love everything I've tried out, I think, but this is my favorite. This is the Maybelline Nocturnal Rose Powder Matte Lipstick. You guys, like I said, if I can find it, I will link it in the description box. Everybody needs this. I think this would be super flattering on fair, light, medium, tan, dark skin tones. Like, it is just the most beautiful, like, blue-based baby pink. Like, I have no words. I love it. Like, I'm obsessed. Then we have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I really like this too. I love this 10,000 times more than the regular matte camo concealer. Again, I thought the shade is just like a little weird, but it worked. This is the light peach shade. Then we have the Milani Baked Blush in Bella Bellini. I love this. I honestly kind of think it's better than the NARS Orgasm. I definitely think it's a dupe for sure, but this is like way more pigmented, I think. I don't know. I think I like this one more than the NARS. Then we have the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Elixir Glow Highlighting Palette. I really like this too. I would definitely pick this up if you like it. Like I said, this one right here is beautiful, blinding. It has a little bit of glitter in it, but it doesn't look bad. I need to dig out that Kylie highlighter to see if these are dupes. I need to, you know what? I just need to film one of those like dupe videos and just really like every dupe I think I found, just sit down with you guys and compare them side by side and see what we can find. So I'm definitely gonna add that to my list. But yeah, love this, love this. I literally love everything so far. The last thing I tried out is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. Okay, so I could totally understand why people love this, but like I told you guys, my under eyes are super finicky. Like, I don't know, they just don't hold really any kind of powder. They just can't. But I really liked it to kind of like clean up my bronzer contour area because it was bright enough, but it wasn't too bright to where you could just see like a harsh line, you know what I mean? So that's everything from my testing out new drugstore products. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.